So in our previous video, we looked at the perimeter of a shape. So just to recall, the perimeter of a shape is the total distance around the outside of a shape. Now this video will look at the area of a shape. So what is the area of a shape? The area of a shape would mean the amount of space inside a shape. So if you look at the shape over here, we are looking at how much area this shape occupies. So area is actually measured in square units. So what does that mean? So if we look down here at this rectangle, the dimensions for this rectangle are 5 centimeters in length and 2 centimeters wide. So if you look at this square over here, this square means that this side over here is 1 centimeter and this side over here is 1 centimeter. Therefore, the area of this shape would be 1 centimeter squared. So that's how much area this square occupies here. It's 1 centimeter squared. So to find the area of this entire shape, what we could do is we can simply count the boxes in the shape. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Therefore, the area of this shape is 10 centimeters squared. And the same would apply for meters. So if this was 5 meters in length and 2 meters wide, if we look at this box again here, that would mean that this side over here is 1 meter, and this side over here is also 1 meter. Therefore, this box right here would be 1 meter squared. And then the area, the total amount that's occupied in this shape, would be 10 meters squared. So to find the area of a square or a rectangle, we can use this formula up here. So the formula for area is area equals length times width, and in short it can be written as area, so A equals L times W, which again just means that area equals length times width. So to find the area of this shape, I could always go ahead and I can count each one of these squares to find the total area, but that just might take way too long if I have a big shape. It's easier for a smaller shape. So for a shape like this, I would use my measurements that I have and I would plug them into my formula. So I have 12 centimeters as my length, and I have 9 centimeters as my width. So to find the area of this, I would take those measurements and I would simply plug them into my formula. So I'm going to start by writing down the formula. So area equals length times width. Okay, and then area equals, so my length is 12 centimeters, so 12 centimeters times 9 centimeters. Area equals, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my calculations. So if I'm not too sure what 12 times 9 centimeters equals, I can always do it on the side. So 12 times 9. So 9 times 2 equals 18. My 8 would be there. Carry my 1 over. So 9 times 1 is 9, plus the 1 is 10. Okay, so I know my measurement is 108. So area equals 12 centimeters by 9 centimeters. So I would go ahead and put that in. So it equals 108. And then I have my centimeters here, which I need to also multiply. And again, we talked about in the previous slide, so this would become centimeters squared. So therefore, the area of this shape would be 108 centimeters squared. And again, that's the total area or total amount this shape would occupy. So here is your first task. So our school gym is 22 meters long and 18 meters wide. What is the area of our gym? So I would like you to try this yourself, and then we will come back and take a look at it. So go ahead and pause. Okay, and welcome back. So looking at our word problem here, we have the information we need to know to find the area of our gym. So we know that our gym is 22 meters in length and it's 18 meters wide. So we can use this information to plug it into our formula for area. So we know that area equals length times width. And I'm going to go ahead and plug in my information. So area equals 22 meters times 18 meters, which is the width. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to multiply this. And again, I can show my work on the side if I don't know how to multiply these together. So if I show my work on the side over here, so 22 times 18, so go ahead and multiply. So 2 times 8 is 16, so the 6 stays there. 1 gets carried on top. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17. And I can add a 0 or an x over here. And then 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 2 again is 2. So I'm going to go ahead and add those together. So 6 plus 0 is 6. 7 plus 2 is 9. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So I know that my calculations come to 396. So I can go ahead and put that in. So area equals, so 22 meters times 18 meters would come to 396. And then remember again, I have my meters here that I need to multiply as well. So my total answer, my area would be, area equals 396 meters squared. Okay, so here is task number 2. The Eco Club is creating a banner for their team to post in the hallway. If their banner is 278 centimeters in length and 92 centimeters wide, how much space will the banner cover? Again, I want you to try this by yourself, and then we will come back and have a look at it. So go ahead and pause. Okay, and welcome back. So again, we have the measurements that are required to help us find the area of this banner. So we know that our banner is going to be 278 centimeters in length and 92 centimeters wide. So since I have my measurements, I can go ahead and put this into my formula again. So area equals length times width. And then I can go ahead and plug them in. Area equals 278 centimeters as my length times 92 centimeters wide. And then area equals, I can go ahead and multiply. And again, I can show my work here on the side. So 278 times 92. So again, I multiply. 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1 over. 7 times 2 is 14, plus the 1 is 15. 1 gets carried over. 2 times 2 is 4, plus the 1 is 5. And again, I can put a 0 or an x over here. 9 times 8 is 72, so the 2 stays here. 7 gets carried over. 7 times 9 is 63, plus 67 would equal 70. Then 7 gets carried over. 2 times 9 is 18, plus the 7 would come to 25. Then I can go ahead and add that up. So it comes to 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 and 2. So the total measurement I have is 25,576, so I can go ahead and put that in. So 278 centimeters times 92 centimeters would come to 25,576 centimeters squared. And again, a centimeter is squared because we had to multiply our centimeters by our centimeters. Okay, and so here is your last task. So the Eco Club is planting a new garden. If the garden is 155 centimeters long and 85 centimeters wide, how much space will the garden require? How much fencing will they require to add around the garden? Okay, so this task is for homework, so we will take this question up the next time we see each other in class.